Another episode of About Disney God. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to here and here, to all of these. So we have a lot to discuss. I don't know if you guys have watched WandaVision episode 8, but if you haven't, please, I am begging you, do not watch this episode until you do. And if you want to know how to watch it, you can watch it easily by going to disneygod.com, clicking on Disney God Dash Marvel right here. It'll take you right there. Then going here and here, and boom, episode 8 is right here. So, as you guys know, WandaVision revealed a lot. It revealed a lot than expected. Episode 8 did. I had suspicions, from the beginning that Wanda was in control. That question was answered because we definitely know she is from episode 8. Another big question, one of the biggest questions for the whole season was how did she create this reality? How did she do it? Because she kept saying in episode 6, she didn't know how she did it. She doesn't remember. But in episode 8, that was also revealed. We also had another major question answered. Who is Agatha Harkness? We know that she's a witch, but what is she and what happened to her and what is her origin? And how is she controlling her part of the reality? Now, Wanda, like I said, if you haven't seen this episode yet, please watch WandaVision episode 8 before you see this. It is out now. Just go to it. Episode 8 is out. You can watch it yourself before, because I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't watched it. But what happened was in episode 8, it was explained that, Wanda used her grief, she used her pain and her suffering, and she poured it all into her powers. And when she used her powers, she released it. She released all of that pain and that suffering. And as her powers were building the reality, as she was screaming out and letting all of her magic out and using her powers to build it, as she was letting that anguish out, the reality in the portal was starting to build. Once the house started to form, Wanda calmed down, and then she released again her magic. And that's when the portal, the border of the portal opened up and changed everything from normal to a 50 sitcom. And it was amazing. It was very, very amazing. But it also definitely concludes to my suspect from, like I said, from episode 2. I already knew that it was her that was controlling it. And it was definitely revealed when she said no in episode 2, and the TV just rewinded. So if that wasn't a clear sign, I don't know what was. Then there was another thing that was explained. It was also explained that Vision was resurrected, but it's weird because his body parts were still there. And yet they said that he resurrected him. But I think if you see episode 8, as she was building the portal, Vision was created with the reality. He was literally created with the reality. And it's weird because they said that he stole his body, that Wanda stole his body and resurrected him, but he was created right with everything else that was created along with the reality. He was created. So that was the part that kind of threw me off. And then it was also revealed that Wanda has this chaos power that we have no idea is this chaos power, which she said that she was supposed to be created for the most spontaneous things. But the magic that she's using and that she used to create that fake world, or that, well, it's real, but it's a reality. So in technicality, it's real, but it's not real. If you get what I'm saying, it's actually happening in the MCU, but it's not real. So it's kind of weird to explain. But she says she has this type of chaos magic, and I was searching it out and was like, "What is see?" It's like really like trending. So I'm trying to figure it out myself. So it says WandaVision episode 8 finally took a deeper look at the start of the show with Wanda. Thanks to Agatha Harkness and her mind manipulating magic, Wanda got to revisit the real traumas of her past. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that. Um Agatha also took her through some of her, past events. Took her to to the like a blast from the past. Took her back to the past of things that's happened in her childhood. I forgot to mention that too. That was in episode 8. A little trip down memory lane is getting to the bottom of what makes Wanda such an all-powerful magical being. As Agatha reveals to Wanda, she is a limitless well of chaos magic, and being able to channel it makes her the Scarlet Witch. Wanda's superhero code name is well known to fans, but what is chaos magic in the MCU? So, chaos magic is referred to as a form of magic that allows for the warping and manipulating of reconstructing a reality according to the user's whim. The danger: by playing the fabric of existence, chaos magic has the destructive potential to destroy the universe and arguably the entire multiverse. Wanda Maximoff eventually had her origin story retconned from being a mutant, which probability altering powers, to being witch capable of wielding chaos magic. The change is explained in the comics as the demon having altered Wanda's natural mutation at birth to unlock her magical potential. In the years since, Wanda's comic book powers have teetered between being chaos, magic, reality warping, and hex powers. But for the sake of MCU, the semantics don't really matter. Chaos magic basically means the ability to alter reality in a chaotic and an unstable way, which is exactly what Wanda has done in Westview. Chaos magic does have a polar opposite in order magic, which makes it possible to reconstruct and ostent- ostensibly restore order back to a broken universe. Now that we know Wanda is the Scarlet Witch of chaos magic, it's presumably which will fall to Marvel's magical guardian, Doctor Strange, to restore order in the multiverse of madness. Okay, now this is making sense. So basically, to explain this, because I know this is probably to understand, Wanda being able to control chaos magic, basically to warp and change reality. It is Doctor Strange's duty, as you guys know, if you haven't seen Doctor Strange, it is his job to protect all realities. And because Wanda created this alternate reality with her powers, it's literally as the portal changes, everything in reality changes, which is probably the probably the reason why Wanda is in this movie. It's starting to make more sense now. Um I get why they're doing this, because it's showing that in here that Wanda, it's starting to set up with Doctor Strange too, basically with the whole Mind Stone thing, but it's definitely starting to add up now. I can definitely say that. I wish it would come out this year because they don't give out more information, but as usual, we definitely have to wait. Um, but yeah, this is going to be a really, really um there's going to be a lot. And Kevin Fugue, he's very smart with this whole phase 4 plan. And I'm starting to get the miniseries. I'm starting to get why they're doing these mini shows. Even though it would be easier if they would have did like a little a movie on Wanda, like they did a Black Widow movie and an Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, and Captain America 1, 2, and 3. They should have did that for Wanda. But I guess it makes sense doing it this way. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you subscribe here and subscribe to all of my socials, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Um, and check out all my other sites. Disney Got About. Oh, that's the blog. Disney Got About. I mean, to check out the episodes. I actually just got all the episodes uploaded into the archive. So, and episode 31 is available in the archive as well. So you guys don't be scared when you see season 1 disappear after a few weeks once the season ends. It's in the About DG webpage. I'm gonna change that to archive. So you can see, and then I'm gonna also set up an archive for about for cw.disneyguide.com as well. Okay, you guys. So don't be worried. Don't be afraid. It's just so that way I can have more space in my sites and be able to manage content more easily. Okay, you guys. It's easier for me to manage it that way if you get what I'm saying. But thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. And yeah, you guys. Bye-bye.